Listen to me. I know you're hurting right now, but you will get through this. You will survive, and you will heal. And in time, you'll meet someone else, and you'll be happy. Damn you, James.
What do you mean, forever?
I mean that you, I, and little Jimmy are going to be together. Always. Little Jimmy is my grandson. And he loves me, and I couldn't imagine parting with him. So say goodbye to Oakdale, Mommy. Driver.
Who are you?
Conrad Henderson. The maid let me in.
Phyllis? Where's she now?
I believe she said she had to step out. Errands to run. This is for you. Air delivery from Rosanna Cabot. That won't be necessary. Ms. Cabot did, however, insist I wait for a reply.
A reply?
Yes, sir.
Oh, whatever she wants, she can have whatever she needs. She wants me to agree to a divorce.
If you could just sign where it's indicated, I'll be out of your way.
You sent him divorce papers without consulting me?
We agreed that you were to leave Paul.
I did leave him.
Then what is your problem? It is over. You left town. The least you could do is give the poor boy his freedom.
It's one thing to break up with him, but to send him divorce papers the next day. Look, I know Paul. This is gonna make him really angry. The whole thing could backfire.
For your sake. I hope not.
I don't mean to rush you, Mr. Ryan, but if I'm gonna get these papers back to Santo Domingo by nightfall...
gone a day, and she somehow found a judge and filed this and sent it here?
What's going on?
I'm sorry, who are you?
World Express. We're a private courier, specializing in intercontinental deliveries.
Mr. Intercontinental here seems to think that my wife...
Sorry, can you give us a minute, please? Thank you. What happened? When I didn't hear from you, I thought I needed to come and check. Where's Rosanna?
Rosanna left me.
What?
I came home last night and I told her everything that you had remembered. That she drugged you and that you were the one that placed all the reminders of Cabot, and she admitted the whole thing.
Did she say why?
Look, I know she's never gonna get over Cabot, but she said that being here, living here, she was reminded everywhere she turned, everywhere she looked, she was reminded that Cabot was gone, and she blamed me. She blamed my family. And the fact that I was happy and wanted her to be happy somehow made the whole thing worse. And so she concocted this plan to make it look like Will had gone crazy.
Why?
Because if Will was crazy, then they'd have to put him back in the mental institution, and then I would be in as much pain as she was. And then when Will saw you, she had to change her plan. She had to direct some of the blame to Barbara.
But that's insane.
I know. That's insane. That's what I told her. This is insane. She said she didn't love me anymore. And she left. And the next thing I know, I get these papers, and she says she wants a divorce. You know, I knew it. I knew moving back here was a mistake.
No, do not
I could
blame
see
yourself. You cannot
how
blame
it-
yourself.
I don't blame myself, all right? I blame my father. My father killed Cabot. But she's not gonna talk to me, and she's not gonna get these papers back. Because I, Emily, am not signing those papers.
So what do you want to tell our friend out there?
The courier? Tell him I'm not signing. Rosanna wants to talk to me. She knows where to find me.
You think she's gonna call you?
If she wants a divorce, yeah, she'll call me.
What if she doesn't?
Well, then at least we're still married.
Well, then what?
I'll find her.
What if you don't find her?
I'm not letting her go, Em.
Yeah, I know. I hear you. I'm just thinking about Craig.
You are? You're thinking about Craig?
Yeah. I remember one day, it was a year ago or 9 months. I heard that Rosanna had sent Craig a set of papers just like these. And he was talking tough. He was gonna stand for it. He was gonna fight her, blah, blah, blah. And the next time I saw him, he was sitting in the Lakeview bar. He said he loved her. He said that he knew her well enough to know that once Rosanna made up her mind, that was it, so he signed.
I'm not Craig.
No, you're not. You'd spend every penny. You'd devote every minute looking for her, trying to convince her. And then you'd sign. That you asked. If Paul doesn't sign the papers, it's not my fault. You should have given him more time. You should have let him at least get used to the idea. Then maybe he would have signed the papers, but this way he's gonna be hurt and he's gonna be angry. And with good reason, you know, I've dropped all of this on him with no warning. He's still in love with me.
And who could blame him? I mean, look at you. You're beautiful, delicious, intelligent woman. A man would have to work very, very hard to resist you. And why resist? That wouldn't be any fun. So, I have an idea. As soon as Paul signs those papers, let's get married.
How dare you?
You wait just a minute. I made it perfectly clear that you and little Timmy and I were going to be together forever. When we're all in the limo. Yes, I did. You even asked me what I meant.
Well, somehow you forgot to mention a wedding.
Well, think about it, Rosanna. I mean, what would keep you from running away with our little boy the minute I hand him over? I need some rights, legal rights.
Legal rights? You're a fugitive.
Not where we're going. So you see, the minute that Paul signs the divorce papers, you and I will become man and wife.
If I sign those papers, my marriage is over.
Legally, it's not going to change how you feel. You know what? Maybe I'm not the best person to talk about this because I have to admit I'm not too happy with Rosanna right now for my own reasons.
You have every right to be angry with Rosanna. She completely used you, Emily.
She used you too, Paul. Okay, you know what? Let's just go over what we know. Okay, given what happened to Craig, I think it's safe to say that Rosanna's been known to make sudden moves like this.
let's not forget what happened with Jordan. She married him out of absolutely nowhere.
My father did that.
Well, still, I think we can agree that she's been known to use a divorce decree as a lethal weapon.
Yeah, so what?
So, she admitted to committing a crime. Several crimes.